Ding, 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 ding. Everything's good. Streams all the things. Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Today, we're going to power up. Powah Up, actually. Yes. So, we've been rocking beautiful immersive engineering windmills, which have done a great job giving us starter power for what we needed, but it's not enough as we progress into other things that need automating and power all the time. So we are going to replace our immersive engineering. Well, we're going to add to our power setup because I believe in long, slow power always, all the time. And yeah, it's kind of a vibe right now. The crazy windmills above the house. But we're going to set up Powah. The Powah mod, I think. We might have to go... No, I think we can do it blaze powder. Okay, we'll do some crafting. I meant to do crafting beforehand, but, you know, sometimes you go to log on and start recording, and suddenly you're 15 minutes late because you didn't clean your glasses, and you didn't empty your pockets for the last stream, and you don't really know what you're going to do that stream day. Don't judge. But you feel compelled to play some Minecraft. So, we're playing some Minecraft. Okay. We did a little bit of mystical agriculture last time and got started with some uraninite seeds and amethyst seeds. Let's see, what else do I have? Silicon and inferium. We're going to have to expand this. Look, got a lot of blue flowers. Never going to run out of blue flowers again. What was the other thing I was going to do today? Oh, mob farm. We might redo our mob farm today, too. Possibly. Like, completely rebuild it in bigger form. More strategically. So that we don't get slime overspawn and I don't have janky mob farm in the basement. But, however, we have the hostile neural networks mob. That's why we need power. So... we have like a blaze model and a wither skeleton model. And I would like to have an actual wither model so we can generate nether stars. So we're also going to maybe go after the wither today. But for Powah, I didn't even add any of this in here. Wow. It's been a day, people. Powah requires us to build a cool reactor. And we actually want to just start with a basic. You want a basic? Yeah, because we'll need a basic reactor and in order to do the crafting to get to like a hardened or a blazing. I think with our current materials we could handle a blazing reactor, but we need a basic one running in order to generate the things we need. So for hardened, we need energized steel, which requires energizing gold and iron, and then for blazing we need energizing blaze rods with blazing crystal. That's a thing. So in order to do that, we're also gonna need some energizing rods and some energy cables and a metric ton of all different kinds of capacitors, like hardened and blazing and whatever. And it'd be nice to have the manual so we can take a look. So, oh, it's all sparkly and new. Nice. Let's see. Generators. Reactor. Reactor's a multi-block FE. That's Forge Energy Generator that uses uranite. That's why we did the uranite seeds. Uraninite, pardon me. Uraninite. Okay. To build it, we need 36 reactor blocks. That's what I was checking. And a 3x4. So we're going to go to basic, which will generate 2,000 forge energy per tick. Hardened blazing generates 20,000 energy per tick. That's like basically a good starter regular reactor from like the reactors mod. So our goal should be blazing. I think we can do that today. All the crafting all the time, but 36 blocks is what I was wanting to make sure we had. Okay, so we need to start with the starter blocks because I think you need them to craft the basic. Yes, you do. So, 36, each craft makes 4. So we need 9 crafts of this. So I need 9 of these dielectric casings, which means we need some of these rods. And I don't think I have enough of this paste. So yeah, I want to use the coal, I want to use the blaze powder, and I want to use the clay. Okay, there's a metric. That's 8 stacks of that should be fine. And then now we need to make like 50-50 of the rods. I'm probably going to need a metric ton of iron bars. And that begs the question, do I have these in a storagey thing yet? I'm guessing no. I don't see them. No. So let's put some. Oh, and let's make an upgrade for that. Oop. Or grab an upgrade. Why is my power fizzling out? How is our power fizzling out? Oh, are we like in emergency power state right now? Oh, crap. Yeah, our refined storage is running us out of power. This is a power emergency, my friends. Okay, I need to upgrade this drawer so I can put the rest of those rails in there. Rails, bars, whatever it takes. Okay, we're gonna limp along here. Start a reactor. I need this many. Come on. And then this many. Of that. And I need 9 of these. Come on. Come on. Give me enough power to run that. Seriously. There's 6. There's 7. Give me 8. Come on. Come on. 8. There's 8. Dear God. Can I just throw a generator on this? Hold on. We can't even see what's in storage without power. Oh, I don't own one. Let's see. Let's make a, maybe a Stirling generator? Since I may or may not have all the pieces for that. What do we need? Deep slate. And a furnace. How do I not have a furnace, people? It's like it's not reading the bulk stuff. Hold, please. Like we're out of power. Probably should have checked that before I logged off. Oh, I turned all of our cobblestone into. Yeah, let me turn these off. Can we not do any of that, please? That's fine. Oh, I wonder if that's what ran us out of power. That's probably what ran us out of power, was my processing. Okay, well, we have 32K gravel, sand, and flint. But no glass. Okay, we'll let the cobble regen itself. Power management is a thing. Just FYI. See, and I even ran around and checked stuff, and it was still not not Grace. What happens when you don't pay attention to your systems for too long? Gray, how's it going? You've been watching the Hightail videos? There's a mod for just about everything I say I need a. Yeah. Diving gear. Ooh, diving gear. I need a boat. Like, I just need a boat. I'm sure that's coming in vanilla. Like, absolutely. I can't imagine they won't have some version of that. Okay, that should also fix our power problem. Temporarily. So I don't actually need a Stirling generator, but you know what? Let's make one so that I have one. And we need... There's nowhere for this to go. It should just sit in here. Yes. And I will give it somewhere to go. Because we have cobbled deep slate, but no deep slate, deep slate. There we go. Okay. Now we have a Stirling generator. Should we ever need one? Where were we before we were so rudely interrupted by our power problems? Okay, this requires dielectric paste and redstone, so I need at least... I think I need 2 stacks of these. Yes, yes. I should probably turn in some of those quests and see if we get bonuses for those. And I definitely need a stack of the baby ones. Gray says the boat mod's already there. They do seem to be taking ideas from modders as well as hiring some of them. That's fantastic. I really like that, their approach. I've been kind of catching up on the drama slash history of what's been going on, where they were bought by a big company, and then I need one more, because we need 36. I did math wrong. They were bought by a big company, and then the company it just got bloated. Like, what is it called in development when you bite off more than you can chew? Scope creep. Like, horrible, horrible scope creep. Oh, that's coal. I'm saving that. Okay, there's the reactor starter. Can I make the reactor basic? I need 36 of these. I believe my math is mathing. Yes, okay, basic reactor. And then we need some energizer rods. Do I need more than 4? Let's do 8 for giggles. There's 8. And then can we make 8 of these? Probably we'll make the basics. What are the 7, 8? There we go. Nice. And I need power cables. Oh, do I need... Yes, you need the old ones to make the new ones. Good. And we'll make it these. Ooh, what am I missing? Rods. All the rods. Oops. Uh, 60 is fine. And then we need a little charger doohickey. This thing, energizing orb. That. So a place to do the energizing. Woohoo! And then the thing we're going to energize, which is iron right now. And then I wonder if I can set this up with the X-Net. It's probably easier with laser IO. Do we have laser IO? Like inquiring minds. If I could spell it right, we do. Let's cook some of this up. Because laser IO is very useful. You haven't gone into the history. Says Gray, but so far you like what you see. Some info they replied on social showed they want something create mode like as the tech system. I think that would be great. Yeah, they came out of the, not the Hightail server, but Hypixel server, right? A bunch of the folks who own that. Good morning, Kirk. Hypixel server guys got together, had a vision for this game, right? This complete kind of reimagining of Minecraft. Because they had done this previously, and then when Microsoft bought Minecraft, they changed the use rules about making money. And so they were like, well, let's not even touch that with a 10-foot pole. Let's do our own thing. Anyway, but so they were partially through development and got bought by a bigger company, which is, it's what you do, I guess. And then that got scope creep, and the big company was like, nope, never mind, shut it down, even though they're the ones that bloated it to hell. So the original guy, whose name escapes me, got investors or whatever, and they got together, and he bought it back. Bought the rights back. And 2 months, two or 3 months after they bought the rights back, the freaking early access came out. Like, they went back to the original code base with the original ideas and the original, like, they scoped it back down to what their vision was. And it came out, and it's just fantastic. And that is really encouraging, I think. I think a lot more of the big gaming houses need to pay attention to that. Okay, I'm gonna need a card holder. And I'm gonna need item cards. Pardon me. I'm gonna need basic filters. And then we're gonna stick all of that in the card holder because, wow. And then I maybe possibly can make laser nodes. And I'm out of glass frames. However, I know where I can get some glass. Well, some sand for some glass. My inventory is full of it. Right? And then if I turn... Yep, nope, let's just do it up here. But are y'all part of the... This is like... Did I include these? No, because I'm a dingleberry. Okay, so now both of those are included in all the storage. So when I shove glass back into the system, it'll actually go in a drawer. Which is importante. Because Ender IO can do this faster than I can. Boom, boom. Yes, yes, beautiful. And hypothetically, what do we think Winnie bound her storage to... Aha! Dash. Yay, there's the sand. I can do that. And that. And you are doing a thing really fast. And you're getting glass. Which is lovely. And so if I went and said, oh, look, there's glass. Now I can put glass panes back in storage. Okay. Where were we? God. There are 8 of those. And a card holder. I think that's all we need. And maybe a chest. Or a barrel. Barrel's fine. Because we don't need that many. Don't need that many things. But we do need to set up an actual reactor with some fuel. And some redstone. And some... Oh, I need ice. Ice, ice, baby. We might use Psycraft for that. Do I have any extra? No. I do not have extra little extractors, so let's make another one. And get a barrel. Nope. A drawer. Ooh. Oop, out of sync. I just want a plain old oak drawer, please. No, that. Oh, no. This is the crafting problem here. Hold on. Give me that and that. I can't pick a recipe in JEI. Or, sorry, in Refined Storage. Or in... Do I need a vanilla crafting table game? I mean, I don't mind if we need to have one. We're probably a couple of versions behind on all the mods 10. Probably need an update. There we go. I need the drawer. Wow. Some days are like that. Let me see what I need to have Zycraft generate ice for us if we can. Kirk, I was late. I was like 15 minutes late because I just was late. I was derping around and trying to clean things up and get ready, and I got distracted by real life. Like, I forgot my tea. And then for some reason I decided I need to put dishes in the dishwasher. And then I decided the rice cooker dish needed to be soaked so I could clean it when I get done streaming. You know, it was and then my glasses needed cleaning. I put them on. I was like, oh my God, I can't even see. And then that led to me cleaning my phone. Because if you're going to have like an alcohol wipeout, you might as well clean stuff. You know, and then the tea bag holder was full of tea bags. So I had to empty that so I could put the old tea bag from the new tea this morning. You know, like, and I've already drank my entire cup of tea. That's very sad. I didn't miss much. Missed me crafting some stuff. Let me give you all my XP there. Where are we gonna put this reactor? It's not that big, actually. It's like a 3x4, but it's tall. And I need to be able to get to it. Like all of its sides. I wonder if I should just stick it in this building for now. Like up on top. There's room right here. Let's do it. Let's put it. Reactor right there. RRT. Because it needs a 3 wide and a 4 deep place. And you just put the blocks in your hand. Actually, wait, what's under here? Yeah, it's fine. Because we got to pull power from it. I'm just going to push the power right into... No, I need to give it water. Oh, hold on. We need a sink. Oh no, is this where the... Please tell me your sinks are infinite water in this. For favor. Da, da, da. I'm sure they are. Surely they are. I'm sure they are. All the mods would not do us wrong. They would not. I normally carry a bucket of water with me. Ugh, I should add liquid to this, find storage, like all the things. There's no, like we could dig another basement. But I'd actually rather just keep going up. Maybe we should move, maybe we should put it here and move the mystical agriculture. That's what I should do. Then I have access to the underside of it without interfering in our tinkering stuff. I have too many different games. I can't open the inventory because reasons. Y'all can go in my backpack for now. And you can go here. We'll just make you centered. Because we will need this. Oops. It's totally fine for that to be there. That's going to make some of y'all bananas. I'm sorry in advance. Okay. So I can just turn around this way. And put the reactor here. So all you have to do is I'll continue my friggin' sentence. It takes up a 3x3 on the ground. But you just right click with one of the reactor blocks as long as you have all 36 in your inventory and it'll build itself, which is like nice. You did remember to hit like. Thank you, Kirk. For those of you hanging out, if you are enjoying yourself, please do hit like. It helps me out and I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all the things. We have a Discord now in case you didn't know. Link is in the description. Okay, we're going to go down under here. And I'm going to set up. We need a liquid. Okay, when you have storage accessible to you. So if we went like this and I got some fluid pipes. And I grabbed the pipe wrench. And I put a fluid pipe right there. And I put in the sink. I think you can pull from any side. Well, let's just put it on the bottom. And then I use my fancy get up here's to say, oops. Oh, it needs to go this way. Like that. And then you should be getting water. Yes, beautiful. Because it needs coolant. It is a reactor. So I'm just right-clicking on anywhere on the block will give you access to it. And so it's going to produce power over here. You also need to give it redstone and coal. I forgot about the coal. Where's my coal? That's darkstone. There's my coal. And it's really slow about consuming these. So you don't have to put blocks. It could be stacks of regular whatever. But I put blocks because then I don't worry about it. And you can see that it's not on yet. We also need to give it fuel. Uraninite, so it's generating 2K per tick of power. Which means I should hook it up to our RF Tools power grid. So we're going to make a dimensional cell. Like that. And then we're going to upgrade that. Like so. And then I'm actually going to go infuse that. Down in our dimensional cell infuser, our machine infuser. Which is down here. And that infusing it just reduces the cost of the power. Because it's a wireless power grid. And we're just adding another node to it. This block can store power or optionally either in a big multi-dimensional structure, or they don't have to be next to one another. And they still all share power. Like there's one here. And as soon as I put this, are you still using power? What's consuming so much power? Wow. I think just running refined storage consumes power. Oh, I'm using power to do this. Derp. Yeah. Our little windmills can't keep up. This is why we're doing this. Do-do-do. Kirk says he has that issue every time she plays Minecraft. I hear you. So yeah, the reactor, you give it redstone, coal, power, not power, water, and then a coolant. So we're going to look at the recipes for Zycraft to see how we make ice. There we go. So now I have a dimensional cell. Let me make a link card. And then I take my link card. I think you can take it to any cell in the network, but I always take it back to the original. And you're just copying that link, so we're on link 1. The whole network is. And if I go up here, I think I can just cram that right there and say in. No, do you have to be, that's the redstone output. My bad here. In. Yes, okay. And then add it to the right network. Beautiful. So now, everywhere that's hooked up to that power network, like if we go look at this dimensional cell, it's also going up. So this 20 million RF in storage is doing its thing, which is great. And the windmills will fill up the mechanism. But this is the one we typically, like I use the RF network. And we'll switch to flux networks at some point. We're just not ready for that yet. Okay, now that we've done that, we need the ice. Let's see. I would like dry ice, but I don't know if we can make it. No, we can't make it. But I could energize blue ice and get dry ice. Can I generate blue ice? No, but I bet I can generate ice, and then... So if I had ice and I looked for... Yep, the extractor. Okay, as long as you're sitting on blue ice in water. I bet this is an upside down one. So I need enough ice. How else can we get ice? Like cheap and easy. Oh, we could grow it. And 8 pieces would give us plenty of ice. Alternatively, I can make it an entropy manipulator. Heat frame cooling Oritech. Ooh, what? Water makes ice. Can we make one of those? Let's do that. An industrial chiller. I need ice to do it. Dagnabbit. What the hell? What is this? Crushed ice and gray paste. Okay. Oh, occultism. Nope. Hard pass. Ice stone is freezable. Looking for... Okay, I can compact snow with create. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. Twilight ice elementals will produce it. Productive bees. Solidifying crayfishes. Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod refurbished will turn water buckets into ice. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, our incubation 30. Wow, that's complicated. Do we have Silk Touch? No, but we could make... I think we can make a Silk Touch book with the enchanter from Mystical Agriculture. We need experience essence. We should probably make these. Experience capsule. How now, brown cow? Let's make some soul glass. Soul dust by putting soul stone in a furnace. Okay. And boy, do we have a ton of that. Let's do that. I don't think I have a place for this. That's good. You can see the essences going through there. Okay, let's sleep while that cooks. Many things. I guess the easiest answer is we already have Mystical Agriculture set up. And grab some ice seeds to get us started and then let Zycraft do most of the production. So if I were an ice seed or essence, there it is. Ice seed is just, I need ice. Okay. Oh, Silk Touch it is. And we'll go find some ice. Okay, let's do it with Ender IO because we have Lappy and Slime Balls. Then we can make this. Lectern. Totally. Oops, give me that. And you. And you. And you. And that should... Oops. If I stick a book in there. Oh, I think it has to be a book and quill, though. Right? Yep, it does. Can we do that? We can! We have the technology! Yay! And then I need 13 XP points. Good old Ender IO. Oops. Grab 13 XP. Thank goodness I've been storing XP. Silk Touch. Nice. And let's just make a... Let's just make a pickaxe with Silk Touch on it. Yeah, which means I need 4 XP. Hold, please. Let's get 5 so I can name it. And pretty much any enchanted book you want to make, you can make with the Ender IO thing. Should follow the recipe. I'm calling this Silky. And like if we wanted to add Unbreaking 3 to this, where are you? You just need obsidian and lappy. Well, these are really cheap. Obsidian. Lapilazuli. And an... Book and quill and some more XP. Dadgummit. Well, let's see how much. 18. And then I'll need to add it to... You know, third time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like so. Okay, there's an unbreaking 3. And then to put it on the pick, probably, oops, 4. Yep. Okay. So now I have, you can just stay there. Take all my stuff. Silk touch. Do we have ice and snow near us? Not really. Can we find, like, we have a snow. Maybe there's ice under there. That looks like ice. Ice, yes, ice. Packed ice. Nice. Let's go there. Let's just do north of us, right? It is, which is this way. And if we were super cool, there. I was like, my jetpack should be on, or toggleable with V. Do do do. Super fast. Now I need some ice and some packed ice. There's ice. Some ice, some packed ice. Amazing. Yay for a little more ice. I would like a little more packed ice, please. Yay for vein miner. 34. That should be plenty. Hi, sheeple. Nice. I should be able to make, because I think we need a piece of blue ice for the thing to work. Awesome. Slash home. Have a snack. I need a bucket of water. The barrel, the extractor, and whatever it says. Let's see. What is this setup again? Looking for the ice recipe. There it is. Okay. Blue ice makes ice. That's fabulous. Easy peasy. Should just be packed ice like that. Makes me a blue ice. Yep. And, you know, let's just turn all that into packed so it gets out of our inventory. And I want to put it in a compacting drawer. I think we can do this. If we did, I'm hoping this will be a thing. If I put ice where does a nugget live? On the right. If I put ice here, yes. Nice. Okay. So we can take this downstairs, along with all of our other generation stuff, and say, if you were the blue ice and you live on, nope, give me that. You live on top of that, but you need to be in water. So I need maybe some trapdoors. How do I not have trapdoors? It's crazy talk. I I have 1 spruce, so I feel like I feel compelled to use spruce. Neat, neat, neat. Like so. We're just copying the picture. I'm not sure. There it goes. 4, 5. Nice. All the ice. All the time. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? That's okay. We'll put I'll put the packed ice. I'll put the packed ice in the words power radiator. What is it? No, reactor. Reactor in the reactor. And I'm going to add this to our storage so we can see it. Okay. Ice problem solved. Let's go put the packed ice that we have in the reactor. Because it would like a little cooling. There we go. So it lowers the temperature, which makes it more efficient, which means it's just going to burn. It's going to burn it less crazily. And then I need to auto feed it uraninite. Like auto craft it and auto feed it. If I could hit the right button. Because it needs to generate all the powers. How are we doing? Better. Oh yeah, nice low temperature. It's using 0.09 millibuckets a tick. It's generating 1.7 FE for tick. So it's a little underwhelming in its performance, probably because we're using packed ice instead of dry ice. It ought to be fine. Let me just set up a little manual feeder for giggles. Let's see. If I were an item pipe and a barrel. Go up there. And I don't want you connecting here. Nope. Go to your home. Go there, and if I stick you in there, you'll just keep that full, right? Yes, beautiful. So I can say like put a few stacks of this in there. Nice. All power all the time. And once we fill it up, it'll even out and that'll be like our consumption won't be nearly as fast. It's doing pretty good. Okay. Now we want to upgrade this because we want to produce more power because we want more bang for our buck. So the better the reactor, the more efficient it uses the fuel, right? Ouch. Ouchie. So let's work on make a hardened reactor. And to do that, do I care where we do this? Not really. We're just going to make it right here. I'm just going to make a little circle of too many. Like this. And then I'll put the little chargy majooger in the middle. And then we're going to take all these rods and stick them around the edge. 8. And then we just stick iron in here, right? Hopefully. Are y'all not, you don't have power. Why for no power? Oh, I need to tell it. Facing down north. What direction is that? East. East. Extract. Ha. Okay. Why for no work? That should totally work. I'm not understanding. Why are you not working? It's weird. Let me grab a mechanism. Energy cable. Oops. Still not. Probably because all of your energy is being sucked into here. So you're at 0. Yeah, that's why. So as soon as this fills up, this will work. I was very confused. But because we're backfilling... So we hurry up and wait. I guess in the meantime, I could set up the laser IO thing. But I just want to make sure it works. Because each of these will need to fill up. They each hold 160k power. I wish I had time in a bottle. But... what is it called? It is time in a bottle. Oh, wait. That's cheap. Why did I think that recipe was so expensive? Why have I not made this a million times already? Oh, Winnie Goober. Did they change that recipe? Oh, let's start stacking our time, man. Okay, now are y'all full? Yeah, you're getting there. Nice. Okay. Now, if you stick a piece of iron in there, maybe, possibly. Hello, Bueller. Do you need to be... Nope. Give me all that. Give me... I didn't think it needed to be on a power grid. Am I dumb? Is it not iron that gets energized? I'm 100,000% sure it was iron that got energized. Let me read the recipe. Oh, it's steel. Wow. No. Yes. Yes. Gold and iron. Winnie's an idiot. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, not an idiot. I'm just... Should have checked the recipe. Have to have 2 of them in there to get the thing. Yay, energized steel. Okay, now... this is where... Hopefully laser IO comes to our rescue. So, if I put a barrel on top of there... actually, let's put a... drawer... I do a filter where the only thing that goes down is gold and iron. Oh my god. Maybe I'll just do it by hand for a second. So we need like a stack of this. And it would be really nice. But we only have to do this once, like once we make these blazing ones. Or once we make the hardened, then the next phase is blazed. It's an easy way to do that. I feel like XNet might be the better way to do it. Let's try Laser IO. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, so we need 2 item cards, 2 filters. First item card with a filter, we want to insert 1 iron and 1 gold down. And I guess we'll do it on the white channel. I want to allow. How do I make it a counter? I think there is a card that we can use. Item, fluid, energy, redstone, counting filter. I think that's actually what we need to do. Tag, mod, data, la la la. Let's make a counting filter. Means I need an observer. Is that what I need? I need you to do... Oh, yeah, not 53. I need you to do 1. Oop, okay. 1 and 1. Allow. Down. And we're going to put you on the downside. Yep. And then you're inserting down. That's good. And then we want to pull, extract, and this can be a simple. I just want to extract the energized steel. Whenever it's in there. I don't care. So it doesn't need anything fancier. That also goes on the down. So it's going to put only 1 iron and gold in there, and it's going to always pull out the energized steel. And then I need 2 more cards. And one of these needs to be extracting. I need another counting filter, I think, so that I don't mess this up. Nope. I need one of you. Just 1 iron and gold. Extract from up. And this goes on the up. Because there's going to be a barrel on top of it, right? And then the other thing we need to do is insert up one of those. So insert, filter, that. The energized steel. I mean up. We know it's up, but that's fine. Allow, okay, insert up. Yes, up, insert. So then if I stick a barrel on top of this, right? Why can't I land on that? Is that like not an actual... Okay, I might have to take off my bunny slippers. I'm just saying. Okay, so theoretically, if I put a bunch of gold and iron in here, it'll only put one and then pull it and then put one and pull it. Wow, it works. Woohoo. Okay, so let's put some more in there. It should be smart enough to only pull, because laser IO is amazing. And how are we doing on power? Good. It can totally keep up with this. Lovely jubbly. Getting all the energized steel. Let's go take a nap. Some days, like, I understand how laser IO works, but I feel like I always use more cards than Direwolf does. Because I treat the sides as separate and I don't understand how to just let it do the other thing. But I think in the count situation, there's no way around having a card for every side. One for inserting, one for extracting. And because we know the recipe is limited, if you didn't have the counting filter, what would happen is it would just shove like entire stacks of gold and iron in there, and the Energizer doesn't know what to do with that. Okay, but now we have some energized steel. Oh, I still have don't need a drawer. Don't need these cables right now. Don't need the pipe wrench. Don't need those or that. That should have gone over here. Okay. Now that I have energized steel, which I should probably go put in a drawer. But not a stacking drawer, because it's one of those weird resources that doesn't... I don't think it turns into a block. I'm pretty sure it does not. So it can just go in a plain drawer. And then when I go in here and I say Powah, and we do math, so a hardened reactor, each, we need 9 crafts of this, so we need 36 hardened capacitors. And we get 2 per craft, so I need 64 plus 8, 72 energized steel. And 18 basic capacitors, large. How many do we have? Not 18. So we craft those. My brain cannot find the recipe. There we go. $64 gets us what? There's 18. Rat. Hardened. Yes. And I should have plenty of dielectric paste, and I think we have enough hardened steel. We do. Let's go get the rest of this. And then the really tricky part is you have to use... I mean, unless I want to make a completely new reactor. Maybe I'll let this cycle through. Nah. Give me all this. Okay, it pops them back into your inventory. Because you gotta use the reactor to get the things. So I need to make 36 of these. Nice. Which should make 36 of these, which means I should be able to just whack them, doodle them down there. And all of our setup Should still work, except maybe one of the pipes. We'll see. Boom. And then if we give it all the stuff... Now, how much is it generating? Now it's generating 4.5 forge energy per tick. Y'all are still getting charged and you're working. And I just have to replace this. Really? Why you no go? It's weird. Are you a power outage? Like, should I put you... there? Where's my pipe? Wrench. Can you just go anywhere? Yes. Ah! That's awesome. Okay, any face of the multi-block can be used to shove items in there. And you are still getting water, right? Yes. And how's your temp? Really good. Nice. Okay, the next thing we can do is upgrade the energizing rods. And we'll want to do that, 'cause otherwise doing the blaze stuff will take frickin' forever. So I have those rods back in storage. And if we go to hardened, I need... what did I make? 8 of them. So I need 16 of these. Yes, yes. There's 16. Oh, and whatever this is. I think we only need 8. Why? There we go. Now we have hardened rods. I should probably make hardened. Yeah, they hold 400k. I should probably change our energy cable to not basic as well. Aw, it's going to pick everything up too. Rude. So we look at our energy cable and we go to hardened. Okay, for every... oh, yeah, I want to reuse the old ones. So I probably need 16 of those. Let's start there. What am I out of? The horizontal rods. Like so. I'll just make them till we run out of energy cables. Yeah, there we go. Oh, one more rod. And... how much more? 26 more. Wow. We need more paste because I'm out. Like so. And what am I missing? These. Oh crap. And means I'm missing these. Uh-oh. Which means I'm missing these. So glad. We're gonna need a lot of those. Oh, hardened. Okay. And I'm out of that. See, like it adds up, right? 12, 16. We possibly need any more than that? I don't think so. And I still have that many basic. Well, I guess you get more for your bang for your buck. So you exponentially get more, which is interesting. Like, I didn't think I'd made that many basic energy cables. But apparently I did. Oh no, you get 6 for every 2. Wow, Ita. Which is cool, except, dear God, I don't think we need that many. Okay, once more with feeling here. And this should be significantly faster. Yeah. Because it takes the energy it takes to do the craft is faster. Right? Right. Okay, well now we have a hardened reactor and hardened energizing rods. We have hard energized rods. It's a good morning. Okay, let's sleep. We're gonna go talk to Bob. Because we've been in a crafting table for an hour and a half. But hey, we got, like, ice made. And we got actual real power. So we'll do exactly what I just did to upgrade from basic to hardened. We do exactly the same thing to get blazing. But we'll need to energize blaze rods. But I think we have enough power now. We could probably generate our blaze rods. Where is Bob? I see him on the map. He's right above me or below me? Below me. What's up, friend? Saplings, black roses. Oh, I actually want one of those. Because I think we can put that in a botany pot and get infinite black dye. Possibly. Thank you. Pink allium, sapphires, red birch, and gunpowder. White allium, pink allium. Thanks, Bob, for the flower. Let me see if I can do the botany pot magic here. So we need some dirt and a barrel. Just add to my. Will you grow? Yes. And let me make sure. Black rose from. We can make soul flowers. Black carpet. Just tell me I can make black dye. Ooh, we can make gateway pearls. We have a cow chicken. I didn't know that was a thing. But yes, black dye. That's all I'm really interested in. And tree fertilizer, which is nice. And they count as a bee flower for pretty much anything. We could also make suspicious stew with them. And a wintry rosy wheat. A winter rosy wreath. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, dye is what I'm most interested in. Ta-da! Beautiful. Because we have the fabulous blue cornflowers. Yeah, never going to need more blue dye ever. Okay, you loot people of the generation. Where are our models? So we have a blaze model and we have a wither skeleton model. Insert a data model to begin the simulation. But in order to do that, we also need, what is this called? These are called hostile neural networks. Hello. Open up the storage. There we go. So we need to make some of these prediction matrices, which are stained glass panes, gold, clay balls, and iron. The good news is you get 16 per craft. And the thing only holds a stack at a time, I believe. Insert a data model. So if we put wither skeleton, missing prediction matrices, put those in. And it goes to do. So model energy, it costs 768 forge energy per tick. So we are currently producing more energy, because we're doing around 4,000 a tick. More energy than it costs to create the predictions. And what we're actually waiting for is the wither skeleton this. Because with a wither skeleton prediction, in the loot thing, we can produce wither skeleton skulls. Infinitely, forever and ever. But we have to wait for this to take place, right? And our model is only a basic model. So what I may do off camera is go back into the nether and kill a whole bunch more wither skeletons to make this maybe an advanced. Our blaze one is advanced. But we do get generalized nether predictions, which we can use to create blaze rods. That's hilarious, with a bone. Or soul sand, or blaze powder, or nether wart, or gold. Iron and glowstone with it. That's cool. We have infinite iron. That means we probably now have infinite gold. Amaze balls. Ooh, gas tears with sugar and spider's eye. Oh, that's actually worth every inch of having gone to the nether to deal with all this. Because we need gas tears to make to make a bunch of stuff, but mostly to make this mob capture tool. I should check the recipe. This, yeah, gas tier with plastic. A mob imprisonment tool. You can pick up anything with that, except maybe the ender dragon and a wither. Okay, we got any? Yes, we have the wither skeleton prediction. Let's take our wither skeleton prediction over here and tell it we want skeleton skulls. And boom, we get 3 skeleton skulls. Woo, quest complete. You know what we should do while I'm thinking about it? Let me put all this stuff back into storage. I think I have room for that. That is our silk touch pick. My bucket lives in my pocket. The power manual can go. Nope, I can go in storage. I want to complete our quests and get the rewards to see if we got anything fun. There we go. 3 more wither skeleton skulls. See? See? It's worth it. I keep forgetting how great the quest rewards are. All the modium. What did we get? Oh, energizing. Thanks. 1 basic energy cable. Here's what I think about that game. And the all the mod star. We unlocked Powah. I'll take that. Thank you. Basic logistics. Oh, we did a bunch of Ender IO stuff. Or no, laser IO stuff. Yes, I will take all of that. Never gonna say no to extra resources. an extra XP. Nice. And then Powah itself. Okay, so note to self, collect your Powah rewards. Because it will be worth your while, especially up front. Oh, and they're okay. I'm going to put all these in storage. Except grab my card holder so I can put those in there. Put that in there. Oh no. Y'all need to go. I put them in the backpack instead of storage. Derp. Everybody. Oh, that was my sandwiches. Where's my sandwich? Where's that burger? No, where's my food? I don't remember what I was eating. I had like 20 something of them. There we go. Basic veggie burgers. Haha. Great, let's collect all these. I think we can go collect everything. Yes. Nice. And that can all go. We got one dry ice. Oh, can I produce that? I was kind of hoping for an no. I mean, I can generate it from blue ice ultimately, but you have to energize it. Like, we could set something up that does that. But for now, it'll work. Let's see, did I add the ice to our... No, I didn't. Let's do that. I forgot to add ice to the storage drawers so we could see it. I could have sworn I did that with the linking tool. It's there. Maybe there's just not enough yet to register high up. Why aren't you showing up? Nada. Oh no. Linked drawers to the controller. Right? There it is. Ice, 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 baby. Slow and steady. And I think this will hold... Okay, so 512. So if we grabbed an upgrade... It'll hold 4K blue ice, which would be plenty for anything we ever need to do. Nice. Just passively generating ice for us. I love it. We do have infinite lava. I want infinite obsidian. And I don't think I've looked at what we need to do that. What? Oh, what? Water with lava gives us obsidian with a pot integration. That's interesting. Okay, the block generator supposedly, but I think it consumes the lava. Yeah, source block is consumed. I was kind of hoping for... Material Stonework Factory also consumes the lava. Ew. So maybe we should make an industrial chiller, because it just takes lava and cools it off into obsidian. And we can, like, producing lava is no problem. And we have ice now. Haha. Okay, let's make an industrial chiller, because that looks cool. Let me pop up here and sleep. Do 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 do. Infinite obsidian. And I can have all my levels. So ore attack. Nope. There it is. Chiller, not cooler. My bad. And I think that's all I need to do is make a motor, and we got it. I have it. Oh, and you need some machine cores. Let's see. What can we make good ones yet? Not really. I need to make some endurance compound. Which we can do by converting ender pearls in the fragment forge. Or particle collision, or I can just grind ender pearls with a pulverizer, which I already have. So the answer is yes, we can make advanced machine cores. If I would take some ender pearls. And don't I have a pulverizer? Yes, and do you make endurance compound or whatever that is? Yes, you do. I have a little bit of time in here. Can you go faster? Nice. I just need enough to make machine cores. So 1 stack of ender pearls makes 2 stacks of the endurance compound, it looks like. 8 ender pearls, yeah. Cool. It would probably be nice to have a place to put this in storage. Like right there. So I can chuck it in there when I need it. Okay. Advanced machine core. Oh, how many do you need? You need 1 machine core. Gimme. Oh, we must have gotten that copper reinforced plating from... Yeah, wow. Steel, copper, stone. Nickel reinforced, iron reinforced. I'd really rather use iron reinforced. And... yes, 64, because I want to make a bunch more advanced machine cores. And replace the ones like you. This one needs 3. Oops. Beautiful, because that'll increase its efficiency and whatever. Pulverizer does not have an additional machine core, no. But you do. Industrial chiller, which I think I can just set right there. So it's hooked up to power. Yes. Oop. Okay, and it needs 1 block. And if I give it 1 add-ons, no add-on connected. Have we set up? I know we have infinite lava because we're producing it, but I wonder if we should use creates like what I would like to do is have lava available in We do have the ranged pump add-on. That's probably worth doing in the Nether. I guess I do it so often that I thought we'd already done it in this world, and we haven't. What I don't know is how to get liquid out of that fluid drawer. So, if I were a fluid pipe, and I had... I don't have any tanks. Yeah, I guess I haven't made them. Do we have the ender tanks? Yes, that. Oh, we made the ender chests. We haven't done the ender tanks yet. Okay, so we need 1 and 1. And if I stick a fluid pipe, just do it back here, and grab my wrench and stick an ender tank right there. And oranges out. And I do like that. And like that. Our ender tank fills with lava from our drawer, which is great. And then if we got some red dye, or maybe orange dye. I don't know why I don't have more orange dye in here, but I'm going to say orangey, orangey, orangey is lava. And then we can go upstairs to the cooler and put down an ender tank and call it orangey, 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 and it's full of lava, which is nice. And then stick that. And does that give you lava? It does. Beautiful. And you're chilling. And so you should produce obsidian. Nice. And you get 2 obsidian for every 1 bucket of lava. Less than. What does it go down to? Nope, it's a bucket. Okay. 2 obsidian for every bucket. That's great. So we'll just, I'm not going to automatically put this in storage. I'll just come up here and grab a stack of obsidian when I need it for now. Ideally, what I want to do is, this won't be fast enough. Our lava production from Zycraft is not going to be fast enough to keep up with that. I don't think. I mean, it'll take us, that's 8,000 buckets of lava. We'd have 16,000 obsidian. Like, would we ever need more than that? Probably not. But create lets you generate infinite lava from any pool of lava that has 10,000 or more, and it does it really fast. And we'll use the same ender tanks to do that. Da, da, da. Okay, I want to produce a few more endurite compound because that comes in handy, especially with Ortec. Yay! We did all the things. What else was I using the foundry for? Oh, I was making, that's a shortcut to making netherite. Because it's a 1-for-1, 1 scrap, 1 gold gives you 1 netherite. So don't have to waste it. So we have, yeah, like 22 scraps. Do I have any ancient debris left? No. Was I cooking ancient debris in something? No, there's osmium. Gotta check all my, like, you never know what I'm processing for other things that I lost track of. Like here, soulstone, duh. Because I wanted to make XP seeds. Yep, that's right. Oh, I don't want smooth. Do I? Maybe I do. I can't remember. What was it? XP. Weren't they? Soul glass. I needed soul dust. Yeah, which is smooth soulstone. Smelted. Okay, that's fine. So all of you can go back through there. Because that gives me soul dust. Really thought we had soul dust. Just... Oh, we have solium dust, not soul dust. Sure, fine. As soon as this all cooks, I'll run the smooth back through there. It's so fast. And if I take a stack of this down here, now that should all come back in from the ender chest, and the ender chest will be empty. Yes, lovely. Lovely, lovely. We love automatically putting things in storage. I live for it. It is so good. It is so good. Okay, let's see if we can figure out how to make these. I think I can just wackadoodle them on the XP storage we already have. If I could click the A button. Because we have solium. So if I made 8 of those. Can I just right click you on here? I need you to be liquid XP. Do I have some left in the mob farm? That's the question. Sometimes the hardest part about modded is getting... I do. Did that? No. I want to fill these up with XP. Does that mean I need to run around? How do you fill an experience capsule from mystical agriculture? That is the pop quiz question of the day. How to fill XP capsule from mystical ag. Hold it in my hand and right click while I have levels. Okay, nice. Thank you, Google Foo. Let's go get levels. That's easy. I thought I'd have to like make pipes and containers and things. Turns out, no. So if I get 10 levels. Oh wow, it's gonna take a lot of levels. Give me... I bet it's 30 each. Wait, no, take all this. Let's start with... Oh, it's not bad. Not all levels are created equal. Was that 30 total? No. Because growing experience would be super handy. Yep. Yep, yep. Nice. Okay. Take all those. Now what do we need to do? We need Imperium. And a prosperity seed. And do I have... I do? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you. And you. I see more botany pots in our future. Yay, experience seed. That is a tier 4. Interesting. So if I got a botany pot, like so, and a barrel, I like the big barrels. I cannot lie. More item pipes and our wrenchy thing. We're just like, this is so not. Oh, we need I'm guessing tier 4 soil. Yeah. So can I do what is it called? Farmland. I need, oh, I can't do dirt. Hold on. I do that. Why don't I have a hoe? There we go. Hoe, seed. And we learned we don't need to put a hoe in there for this to grow. Although, I guess enchanting like a Fortune 3 hoe or something might get your drops up. Okay, the other thing we added were the black roses, which I do want to make a drawer for. But let me grab one of these essence as soon as it grows. Well, we'll go put the rose in here. On the Great Wall of Rosiness. Floor. That's why I need obsidian. I need to put void upgrades on all these. Give me some essence. It's very slow. It's working on it. Watching a plant grow. This is all the mods 10, my friends. Are there faster ways to do this? Probably. Does Winnie care? Not really. Almost ready. Not far now. And then I'll hook up the put it in the storage thing underneath. Yay, experience essence. Which I'll just stick it in there. And are we keeping up with the uraninite? We are. We're gonna have plenty of amethyst. We have a handful. I need to do more processing of the essence into their higher tiers. And let's make sure these can go. There we go. So you are the rose. You're the whatever that essence is. And we have to do like that and like that. And how do I not have a home for y'all? Okay. So everybody's pointed down into the magic barrel of go to the storage. Yes, yes. Well, this probably be easier with XNet, but you know. Okay, yeah, I got all those. And I would actually like to have the cornflower somewhere that I already have an upgrade, so there's fine. So now I should be able to add that one as well. So we go like a so. And then sneak in here and say, pull those out. And if we were really cool, I would get the advanced remove. I just want, are you pulling stuff out? Yes. I don't know if it has enough space for all these, but we'll see. Do I have any void upgrades? Just chillin'? I do. Nice. Where'd you go? There. Just in case. Everything should have void upgrades on it, but we don't quite have the obsidian yet. Okay, perfect. That. Now there's not a single thing that we're growing that's not going into storage, which is perfect. That's what we want. Say that. Are you gonna go? Bueller? You're pulling. Huh. Why you no go? Oh, it's busy. It's busy. I think they'll be pulled once this is done, because the pipes have a limited capacity. So this is taking priority over the others. Because they're round robin-y. They go one after another. They don't all go simultaneously. Those back. And those back. Hopefully my theory is correct that once this is empty, the other two will also empty. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it does it round robin. Cool. Okay. Welcome back. Hopefully the puppies are happy with their breakfast. Yay. Stack of obsidian. Add to storage. Yay. Okay. At the very least, the best thing we got done today was upgrade our power, which was huge. That. So I may go ahead and upgrade it to hardened off camera, because it would do exactly the same thing. I'll set up a little automated thing to convert blaze rods to the hardened version. Then we upgrade the reactor, upgrade all the shenanigans that are attached to it. And then the next level would be, so blazing is easy. Niotic is... Oh, I could just grow essence. Niotic is diamonds, and I'd rather not use our diamonds for that. So maybe we'll make a niotic seed. We have the supremium. We can do this, no problem. So I'd have to get 4 crystals to start. That's not bad. Sacrifice 4 diamonds for a seed. And then we have infinite niotic. And that gives us... how much does the niotic reactor make? 100 FE per tick. Wow. And then spirited is 400k FE per tick. What is spirited crystal? That's emeralds. Maybe we should just go all the way to spirited. That's just a seed. I mean, I'd have to make enough niotic crystal to upgrade the reactor. You need, like, what do we use? 4 stacks of energized steel to get to the hardened. It's not bad. Okay, so I'll upgrade the reactor as much as makes sense. What's nitric? Nitro. Oh, that's another stars. Okay, we'll upgrade to spirited. I think producing 80 whole, I mean, really? 400k per tick. And it uses, it basically, like, look how little uranite's consumed. It also has a... There, I'm going to turn auto mode on where when the reactor is full, it'll stop consuming resources. And it has a... when it has less than 70% of its energy, it'll start back up again. So it turns itself on and off based on how much power it needs to do whatever it's doing. What is consuming... Oh, we're doing a couple of crafting things. Like we're crafting the obsidian. What else am I doing? Is that it? I don't think anything else is running. Okay, well. Woo! We have power. All the power. Our goals were met through the Powah mod, which is actually pretty easy to use. Once you've got iron and either access to infinite lava or blaze powder, then upgrading is super easy. It's really the iron that it takes the most of. I always wait till I get some kind of iron farm before I go to Powah. Thank y'all very much for watching. If y'all enjoyed the stream today, please leave a like. It helps me out and I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.